Welcome back to Onecraknews. This is your boy Karceno here. And let's not forget to subscribe to Onecraknews. Now, many people have been making a fuss about parenting, raising your children. And they say you just don't know how hard it is to keep your children safe from something falling them getting hurt at school. Those are acts of God, I look at. I mean, if any parent can go back and say, if I would have did this, this wouldn't have happened. You know, we've all got bumps and bruises. We fall down, we break our arm, we cut our eye. There's only so much a parent can do to keep her child absolutely safe. A 100%. Now, what we need to be focusing on is, what are we teaching our kids in these years? What are we teaching our children? Are we preparing them to leave the nest? Are we preparing them to be basically doormats and spoiled brats in the world? And we're sending these people out into the world as grown men. They're going to be overgrown children sent out into the world to have to function amongst the normal citizens of the world. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get a rude awakening because they're not prepared for the world that they live in. You're dealing with your kids for 18 years, and you're telling the rest of the world to raise them for the rest of their lives. So now the world is raising your kids from the age of 18 on. Once they get out of high school, they go out to college, now they're out in the world. So now the world's got to raise your kids, and then they realize, I can't take it, and they run back home. It's crazy out there. They're not prepared for the world because you didn't prepare them. You thought by keeping them safe, keeping them in the house and telling them to listen to the teachers. The teachers in colleges there, they get paid whether you show up or not. They're not going to call your house and say, hey, where are you? They don't. You're a student. You know how many of those they see a day, a week, a year? You're not special. And that's one thing you got to learn. The world does not have time for special people. Nothing special about you. You're another dot out here in the world. You have to make your mark. Prepare your kids to go out and own the world. Instead of the world being their boss for the rest of their life. So that's what I think. And what are some of the steps? Okay, discipline. You have to teach them to be better themselves. If they can't live with a roommate and can't survive with a roommate at college, how are they going to survive being around other people? They got to learn how to interact with people. They have to learn to respect other people's space. They have to learn to respect other people's ideals. and say, okay, that's how you feel. This is how I feel. You got to learn how to not follow trends. Be your own person. Never compromise who you are for anybody. Because once you do, then you lose everything you worked so hard to build up. But most of all, never be codependent. Always be able to take care of yourself no matter what. And that is the problems that we have. We have nobody teaching these things in the household anymore. How to be financially responsible. A lot of us don't really know. And it starts from the little things. Things that we can that we need to have and things we don't really need. We can survive without it. So that's where we are. Now, will things improve? I hope so. But we gotta start doing it now. Because if you don't start teaching this in your household, your kids might hate you growing up, but they'll thank you and buy you a doggone house with the money they make later. They'll be paying for your vacation trips, saying, Dad, thank you for being a prick my entire life. When I was younger, I just thought you were just being a prick. Without that, I would not be where I'm at today. And it's like, look, my life was set. Okay? I can't go back and redo it. So for you, I want you to go out and be the very best you can do and be right now and just do you. As long as I know you're straight and can take care of yourself and take care of your family, I'm good. That leaves me. And that's what you should want as a parent. You don't want to have, and my friend has this problem, like, look, I'm trying to, but the mom, my wife, she babies. Listen, they spell your name M-A-N. Hers is W-O-M-A-N. She's a woo man, but you are all man. Okay? Act like it. For your kids' sake, not your own. Gotta make her understand. I'm out. And don't forget, you can support the page by hitting up the Cash App. My name is Karceno on the Cash App. I'm out.